Hey, what's up guys, it's Anthony here bringing you a no-nonsense tips video on Warface Global Operations. These tips are going to help you crush it in your next game. Before we get into the gameplay, shooting, aiming, killing, that kind of stuff, you need to focus on your weekly quests. This is the stuff that's going to get you the gold and the keys, the cash and the gears that you need to unlock the big chests so you can get the special guns. You can see on screen now that this is the second time that I've opened the big chest. Unfortunately, I did only get 25k cash, but that will help me buy guns in the future. Tip number 2 is to turn your sensitivity to 100%. Turning your sensitivity to 100% just gives you the ability to whip round places a lot quicker. Many times I've seen an enemy flicker on my radar behind me and I was able to spin around and get him pretty quick. And you're going to see that throughout this video. Italy is one of my favourite maps and this is one of my favourite clips. You've just seen me kill 4 people. I'm just going to wipe these guys out here and make that kill streak 7. Thank you very much. That whole clip before, you did not see me aim down my sight, and I've made loads of clips just to prove the point that aiming down your sight is not really needed. There are some guns where you do need the ACOG sight just to be more effective with the gun, but I find hip firing with the aim assist does the job just as well. Now, auto firing on this game isn't that bad at all. I mean, in this clip here you can see that it is quite jittery, but the reaction time on auto firing is a lot better than what you would be if you were manually firing. In this clip here, a couple of guys come around the corner and the auto fire picks up before I even see them. The radar told me that they were on their way, but auto firing picked them off quite easy. Tip number 5 is to learn the maps and spawns. This map is Afghanistan, and one of the ways that they could have come was this way. I had my sniper ready and 3 of the 4 people decided to turn up. Mix this with the sensitivity tip that I showed earlier on and I was able to kill this guy and then whip round and finish the 4th guy off. Again, same map, but this time I decided to throw a grenade and luckily someone decided to step on it. Pretty much the same thing happened. I killed 3 of the team members, 2 then and then 1 just there to finish the round. This is Afghanistan still, but from the other side. Now I know where I would have gone, so I just made sure that I was ready to snipe them out. Sliding is so important when you're doing one-on-one encounters, and did you know that when you slide, you actually jump out of radar temporarily? This is by far the most annoying thing that I see people do. Now, you need to learn what the radar means, because if you're standing around, you're going to appear in it. I could see that there was a guy just in front of me, but I couldn't quite see him, so I moved forward, and there he was again, so goodbye. In this clip here, you can see that there are people popping up on my radar. There's a guy on the right, so I just had a look, and I poorly killed him. Here's a slowed down clip so we can read what the radar is telling us. There is a guy in front of me that I can see, but the closer I get, the lighter my cone shape appears. As I try to poorly shoot him, you can see he's so close to me that the radar is literally on me. I didn't see this at the time, but the second guy is actually in the red tunnel above me. The radar doesn't tell you whether they're above or below, you have to just work it out for yourself. If you crouch walk, you do not appear on the radar. There is some people here, I can't quite see them yet, and they're just going to dip out of radar a second, but he's still there. Okay, so my last tip is to team up with previous players, and what I mean by that is with the good people. Sometimes I seem to have really bad luck with randoms, and this game was no exception. These 2 decided to stay at spawn, and they inevitably die. I thought maybe they were AFK for a bit, so let's give them a second chance. I continued to record them, but no, they were pretty much the same. On the second match, he ran out, and then ran back in. And then his little teammate decided to walk really slowly whilst the other team defused the bomb. At the end of every match, you can click on a person's profile and see their KD. I usually go for people that are above 2. So you've seen all those tips, but I was using one of the elite guns, so I decided to do a match where I'll just use the AK. So here's a full game of Control. I've sped up the boring bits so you don't have to watch the full 5 minutes. In the next 5 or 10 seconds, I do get a double kill using my hip firing. Probably should have aimed down the sight, but I wanted to prove a point that it's not really that needed. I'll leave you alone to watch the rest of the video. I do only get killed once, but that was to a shotgun to the face. I hope you got something from this video. I'll catch you in the next one.